I see myself in so many of our students because I'm from a low-income background and I'm first generation in my family to go to college.
Low-income students suffer not from a lack of talent, but from a lack of opportunity. COVID-19 has definitely had a disproportionate impact on the students that we serve. Most of our students are low-income students living in the highest poverty areas of Washington, D.C., and those that are the most affected by COVID-19. But even our students who aren't located geographically within the Washington area, our college students who are away on campus, are living in circumstances where they actually have to be in school. And if their schools tell them where they need to be, then they have to be in dorms or they have to be coming up against other students regardless of the threat to their own health or to their livelihood that they might be encountering.
Personally, I don't think it'd be possible for me to continue at the University of Miami the way that I was before COVID without the COVID relief program. My paycheck has been cut dramatically, and even though the school has taken as many precautions as possible, it went to a point where it wasn't sustainable on my end to continue living down here from a reasonable standpoint. And without capital partners, it wouldn't be possible for me to be here.
Despite the dire nature of these COVID emergency fund requests, it's become one of the best parts of my job to be able to deliver good news. When I tell the students that they've been approved, they often text me back in all caps with exclamation points galore, giving their profuse thanks from them and their families. It is really heartwarming to know that we're able to provide this service to them because so many of them are in such need right now and we are their last resort many times. So to be able to be that support net and to be able to provide them a sense of security at this time of extreme need makes me feel so incredibly proud.
The COVID relief funds have gone for living expenses down in Miami, such as groceries and rent, and also for day-to-day expenses such as Uber and Lyft when it starts to rain. I have a bike, I don't drive, so I have to deal with the Miami weather every once in a while, and Ubers down here can be really expensive. And with paychecks being reduced to a fraction of what they were, it got to a point where it was unsustainable, and then capital partners started to send the relief funds. It's been a huge help.
The CPE fund request helped me a whole lot. I applied for it to help me get a computer for virtual learning, but not only will it last me through my virtual learning, it will also last me through my years in college. Without the CPE's emergency fund request, I would not have been successful in my virtual learning.
CPE is a one-to-one mentoring organization, but when you give to CPE, you're sending a message to a student that there's more than one person who cares about them. You're letting them know that there's a whole network of people behind them who have their back and that they just haven't met yet.